No. I almost... Oh. Hell yeah. What am I dressed as right now? Will this get me killed? Let me see. We'll go to... Sure.
Hey.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Okay, this won't get me killed, will it?
Watch yourself. We got hit by...
Okay.
Some of the other guys told me that the Legion troops eat their own dead to gain their strength, but they're kidding.
Hey, you're not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What does she need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations. I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job. Less than a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us. The security codes are unique to the radios at each ranger station. They're useless anywhere else. This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
Okay.
I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do. Bye. I'm not sure you should be here.
Nice.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for...
Nuclear winter. How are they still alive over here?
You're back. What? Simple enough to change. I doubt the Legion's listening in on us. They're not that sophisticated. But better safe than sorry, right? All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol. Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novac civilized. Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either. I shouldn't have said anything in the first place, and I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR. We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw. Sure. See you around.
It's gotta be a different one this time.
Controlling the Mojave.
No, please don't say the line.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here. What, again? Didn't I just change those damn things? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes. Yeah.
This has gotta be another one. Interstation Delta, Bravo. That's Foxtrot. I did want to check out Red Rock Canyon real quick, because I can actually... I believe my science skill is enough to start giving some things. Where's the... This way. Wait, no. We'll start here. So apparently if I put on the Brotherhood of Steel thing, the fucking NCR will actually start attacking me. Hurry up. But if she puts it on, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I see how it is. What? Ooh. I see it, it's over there, but I forgot how to get there. And then we'll give them the recipes, and we'll, there's actually a survival perk that I want to get. So we gotta start buffing that up too. Caesar has marked you for death. Prepare for battle. Oof, indeed. Oof, indeed. What's that? Oh, Brahmins. Big guys. Dude, this thing is fucking stupid broken. Hi, Okrid. How you doing? Or Okud, Orchid? Orchid? I'm doing alright. How are you? We're just doing, if you check our goals list, you'll see exactly what our goals are for this ending. Currently gotten, I think as far as I could with the, I might be able to get more. But I think I've gotten as far as I can with the Brotherhood of Steel. Now we're going to get the cons to like us. What the fuck? I thought a guy was being crucified. I'm like, these guys aren't like that. What do you mean? I'm Brotherhood of Steel right now. Don't worry, I'll be wearing the NCR Ranger outfit soon. I just haven't gotten it yet. I'll give this to, I don't know, probably Arcade Cannon. We're doing all companions. We'll make sure to drip Eddie out with all the upgrades. Rex will probably get the damage upgrade or the damage threshold one. I'm not sure exactly. I've been okay. I think I can make it down there without killing myself. We just gotta... Insane.
Huh? What do you want?
Alright, let's go build up some pain.
Whoa, new guy. Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark. Right on. Right on. Let's have it.
Alright, after this, I will skip all of this to...
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets.
I've just... This is the only one that I played to the end.
Right on.
Okay, I'm skipping. Oh, come. Brutal.
Grootalicious. What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel grootalicious.
Ah! No, Hold on, I might be able to... Give me a sec. Let me take a mentat. Or something. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, what's up? Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean. Right on. Right on.
Oh, not what I wanted.
Why'd you...
Hey. Already on it. Groove.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Andrew's
Yeah,
one of my
this
best
isn't-
runners is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks.
Alright, now I can actually free him. I just want it. I know I'm vilified with Legion. I'm not ready to raid this place yet. Oh, he's over here. Went a little closer than I needed to.
Thank God. Let me down, please. Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one. They did? Probably mostly Jack's idea. He always was the soft touch. Thanks. You've saved my life and done the Great Khans a huge favor. I'll be heading back to Red Rock Canyon now. Maybe we'll see each other there. Okay, but keep it quick. I'd like to get out of here before the Legionnaires come to check on me. Well, not exactly. More like trying to expand our markets. I heard there was a lot of untapped territory down south, but the Legion caught me. The Legion patrol caught me trying to cross the river. When they found the, package I was carrying, they strung me up there. So long.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up. Here you go, you've earned these. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment. Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Not liked?
I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand. Catch you later.
Hey, look who it is bringing that good con karma around. Do. We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
Actually, I did want Med-X. Thank you. I need a lot of Med-X, in fact.
Did you make that delivery?
Oh, wait, what did she say?
Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment.
Okay, so we can't get any more medics right now, but we'll wait for it. Not what I want to do. I do not want to shoot people up.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
Shut the fuck up.
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. Speak then. Yes.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you?
I have...
Well then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained.
No,
until
not
the
yet.
NCR arrived and drove us here.
I don't watch much TV at all.
They allied with Mr. House, the
I
self-proclaimed
might,
master
though.
of
Maybe.
NewVegas. He supported them with the resources of NewVegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
There's nothing else to even...
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that.
This one's the only one that I've really played.
I am the chief of the great Khans.
I might like 4, but I haven't played it enough.
This is my tribe, and these are my people. Farewell.
But yeah, this one is really
I
good.
haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
You've been doing good things for us.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of NewVegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. Yes, goodbye.
This one so far, this one is really good.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Shh. Alright, so this... I mean, playing this a couple times and learning... I definitely love the world that they built here. The characters, you know, they're all... I don't think I really hate any characters that aren't, like, particularly meant to be liked.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
We were joking about Todd a couple times.
Did you make that delivery yet? Great. Here's your payment. Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something. You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3. Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back. Yeah, you made a...
Oh.
Bye.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. I've already went to Vault 3.
So long as the cons keep making it, I keep getting high.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. About goddamn time. Tell the cons if they can't keep a steady supply, we'll find someone who can.
Okay.
As long as the cons keep making it, I keep getting high.
Alright.
Did you make that delivery yet? And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment. Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes. Bye.
Hey. Hey, what's up? Take it easy, dude.
What's up? It's a free wasteland.
Nothing.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops. I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be. It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
We know what a fucking prick he is. Maybe? I didn't really mod this game that much. I only downloaded like 2 mods.
He did. For years he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch with all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it.
Elijah's a
While
prick.
we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb. But he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care. They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others. Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have. Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but...
Oh, we just jokingly said Todd when it crashed. Every time it crashed. Sorry, I didn't see that.
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else. Yeah, I miss him.
There are 2 mods that I downloaded. I don't
know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face. It was... strange.
It was about this casino called the Sierra Madre.
He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world.
Oh!
Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Maybe? Maybe there was a mod? But... The Q35 matter modulator, yeah. But I didn't mod it.
Hey, what's up? Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. Take it easy, dude.
Hey, what's up? Not right at the moment. Later.
Yeah, the only mod that I installed was like one that's like I think I downloaded like an anti-crash mod. And then I downloaded a multi-follower mod. Those are the only two. I did. Oh, and then a borderless windowed mode one. That was the other one. But I think that came with the anti-crash mod. I guess I'll give him my current Med-X stash. I'm letting him overdose on Med-X.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man?
I didn't do anything.
Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 Med-X and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck! You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero? Like what?
I think he's broken. He's broken. I can't do anything for him. Alright, man. We're gonna make it nice and gentle. I couldn't complete the quest anyways. There's no way. It's impossible. It's alright, he didn't have time to react. Nelson. I believe there was a quest over here that I could do, but I'm not 100%. Ah, here it is, I think.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, alright, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
I'm friends with the cons. I should be able to handle this. Oh, goodbye everyone, I guess. I don't...
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now? Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah? On what? It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in NewVegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Yeah, go on.
Hello. Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay.
I'm getting real tired of talking.
For stabbing us in the back.
Posers.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the great cons, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The great cons are free to go.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
does it say? We'll see if anyone's planning anything for the NCR Correctional Facility.
You've done a good turn for the NCR.
Thank you. You don't need a guy to force greet us. Alright, we'll learn.
Yeah? Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of Rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the Rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes. Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Real quick. I will
We
also...
won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yeah? We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing. The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow. Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And have been ransacking the area since then. Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support. I have some free time. Ask away. Military operations are classified information. Sir?
We'll use... Excuse me, I was gonna say time travel, but then I hiccuped. What is that?
Hello there. I wouldn't know anything about that, dear. Later.
Hey there.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you. I might know something, but my memory ain't what it used to be. Sometimes it needs motivating. Hold on there. With everything you already done for this town, I'd feel ungrateful as hell if I let you risk yourself for no good reason. He made me swear not to say a word to no one, but an NCR deserter passed through some days ago and traded for supplies. According to him, the NCR has decided enough's enough, and is going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now. Yeah, bye.
Hell yeah. Yes, we are betraying the NCRCF. We are going to take back the prison. This is what I wanted from the start anyways. But before I do... let's gather the squad. I believe he's around here somewhere. Boone? Boone?
Is it time?
It's time. Yeah, fuck yeah. We're gonna shoot this. Give me a minute. We only got a couple people right now in comparison, but actually,
Oh, it's you.
let's
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable.
let's give him something better than this. He looks. Will he wear that? No, that would be really funny though. Where is it?
Fine by me.
Give him the charmer outfit. Oh yeah. I feel like he'd be a charmer. There we go.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
What is that?
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss. I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
You know what? That's fine. Whatever.
Fine by me.
Oh yeah. We'll go to Freeside. How about that? Actually, before I do, we'll get Cassidy. Because she's got a good quest. And we've already got several of the locations already discovered. There.
Looking for trouble? Got no time or answers for you. Ask a drifter in need of a few caps. How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit. Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too. My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a NewVegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that. Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out. No shit. Drinks on me then. Still, not like I'm going anywhere. Caravan title's still keeping me here, even though it's dead and gone. What's on your mind? If you're looking to sign on with the caravan, no. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with the Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though. Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you. Jackson might have something for you if you haven't already spoken to that old buzzard. He was looking to try to get troops to clear the North Road.
Already did that.
I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton. Word is, one of the snipers in the nest on the roof spotted smoke from the east. Yeah, her name's Ghost or something. Fucking scary. Ooh. Guess it's 'cause you'll never see her till you're dead. NCR and their goddamn nicknames. As if Caesar himself's gonna piss and run if he hears them. Anyway, go on and head up top. Ask her what's going on if you haven't already. I don't much give a shit.
Alright. Nah, we're betraying them right now. And then we're going back to Good Springs. When we're doing that quest. We'll get a 2-for-1 at the...
Patrolling them up.
Oh.
Yeah? Military operations are classified information. Some powder gangers did you wrong, is that it? Get in line. Still, you do look capable enough, and manpower hasn't been easy to come by. Alright, fine by me if you want to put yourself in harm's way. I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
Hell yeah.
I'm Sergeant Lee. Lieutenant Hayes radioed ahead to say you were on the way. We've got surprise on our side, and that's about it. Once we blow a gap in the fence, we've got to pour on the fire and keep them disorganized. Our goal's to take out their leader, some assbag named Eddie. With the ringleader gone, the rest will fold. And that's all the briefing you're going to get. Let's go.
Wait, I think I fucked up.
Sounds like the NCR is finally getting off their ass to settle things around here. Don't expect me to get in their way.
Yep.
He went north with some of the other guys. Didn't say where. Didn't say why. All I know is he's got some kind of score to settle with the NCR.
We can take it from here. We might have some cleaning up to do, but Eddie's a deadie. Gangs with no leadership don't last long. I'll radio Hayes to let him know the prison's ours. You should swing by to see him the next time you're near Prim.
Right, we took over the prison.
Patrolling the Mojave.
Did it. Oh yeah. Absolutely perfect.
Man, it's a real uphill fight these days. I'm not sure how we're gonna
Where'd he
handle
go?
these convicts.
Where'd he?
Won't go quietly. The Legion can count on them.
Is this the wrong one? This Lieutenant Hayes 10.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
I guess he might actually be inside Prim. But where? What the fuck is where's Hayes? Where does Hayes go? It's like this still has the creepy ass music. I have no idea where he went. Did he die? Okay, I looked it up. Apparently he goes to a different camp once you finish the mission.
Watch yourself.
Apparently he goes over here, but... What the fuck is he?
Stay out of trouble. We have enough problems here as it is. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Okay, here. I'm gonna hard save before I do this. And I'm gonna find out where it is. Yeah, he is here. I wanted to make sure they didn't bug out. Just disappear. Because it very well could be a Bethesda thing, or it could... Okay, Lieutenant Moore.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Criminals like to act tough, but they're no match for military discipline.
Sweet.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. You'll need those to pick the lock. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Say no more. I'm in.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure can. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. I'll be waiting.
Oh yeah. Sonny Smiles is a pretty girl.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Where's Easy Pete? I know a thing or two about explosives.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Yup.
Where'd he go? Did he despawn or something? Oh, there he
You
is.
looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
I'm probably about to be vilified by them. Alright, Doc.
How are you holding up? Huh?
Oh, not that one.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. You take care now.
Hell yeah. I like Good Springs. I feel like the courier would come back here to live here. It's a quaint little town.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Bad resistance. Do I have the Mad Bomber one? I already did that, I think. I'll do some intense training. I'll do 1 extra point into intelligence for now.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit NewVegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Hell yeah. Joe Cobb is dead. Good riddance. And a stealth boy. Ooh, yum. What happened to Sunny Smiles? Did she go kaboomy?
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. Until next time.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. Be careful out there.
That's everything I could do with the with Good Springs and the powder gangers. Wait, they said something about Sloan. There was something that I did want to check real quick. Oh, hell yeah. So I can actually just straight up dig these up.
Get him, boss. I mean
Is that really worth it? Is that necessary? Buff out? I have to go to Sloan. Apparently it's an NCR town. So what, I should be liked? Yeah, I'm liked by them. The fuck is that?
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Rescorps? Okay then. Thanks. I like it when bugs explode on the other side of the Mojave. Welcome, welcome. Nice. What's that? Oh, that is just not good at all. Okay, never mind. We're safe. For the most part. Cazadors are just not the most fun thing. Nice. There's actually a free XP generator here, as far as I'm aware. 2 whiskey bottles. You go over here. There's one over here, a tribal village. There's just beans. You kill the Cazadors over here. And once you kill the Cazadors in that area, there will be infinitely spawning as long as you wait a couple days. You reset after killing the Cazadors. There will be infinitely respawning fiends that you can just teleport to, and your followers will kill them. Yield hand outfit. What the? Raven. I guess I bumped into a raven and then it despawned. But yeah, you have to kill multiple Cazadors, so it's not like an instant one. You can't get it like early in the game, but if you're like late game enough and you can kill a bunch of Cazadors, and then you can kill fiends, this is like... Alright, let's use the anti-venom. Okay. I think we should be good. So if we go over here, we'll see that they're like all dead. They respawn if you, like, in like 3 days. Or, in logic sense, people come to replace them. Bonus crit.
You and I have got nothing to talk about.
Alright, I think we can get there if we go this direction. I did Dead Money first, in my last playthrough. We're doing Dead Money second to last. Just to make sure that I have all my skills and perks and stuff like that, like, I guess sorted. For the most part. And because I want to make sure that my repair is maxed out. Once I get that done, I'll be pretty happy. Alright, there should be a quest here if I'm not mistaken.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. If you want to get to NewVegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer. They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. Have you ever seen a death claw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, a mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job. There are a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite. We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in NewVegas. If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Well, let's go then. Let's go kill the pack leaders. Wherever it is. Wherever they are. Just a random ass bark scorpion. Not worth it. Did he just shoot it so hard it flew into the earth? Where are the fucking death claws? I want to shoot him. Is it to the left? I literally offered to deal with the death club problem. That wasn't me just jerking off. I was genuinely offering to help. Good. I'll kill them all. I don't care. I'll fight every single Deathclaw. Ouch. Oh, I guess I didn't do enough damage. Yeah, we'll follow. Alright. I guess... Are you fucking kidding me? Thought I was safe. I genuinely... When you think you're safe, that's the last thing you'll ever think. Right? Yum. Yum. Alright, that's it. Every time I kill one of them, I gain karma, so I'm gonna assume it's a good thing. Actually, I might be able to show you right now. Watch. Oh? No. I guess it hasn't been enough time. Alright, we'll go back to... Glad that I was able to farm some of them. Alright, and then we'll take the railway up to the thing, and then we'll quick save, and then we'll kill the Deathclaws. We'll kill them one by one, probably stealthily. Maybe. I'm not 100%. But I'd like to do it as... I'd like to do it as stealthily as possible. If it's possible to get it that way. Nevada agave fruit. Did he just blow himself up? Oh, it looks like it. Bobby pins. Bottle caps, dynamites. The NCR CF is probably gonna have to get a new name just because of all the frickin' outfits that are out and about. I don't know, maybe just the NCR prison? NCRP? Or NCRJ for jail? NCRJ. NCRJ. Rolls off the tongue. Can you discover the town? Discover the town? Discover... There we go.
Hold up.
Yeah, yeah. And then quick save. Because I do not want to die 100 billion times. Maybe what I would want to do is every time you discover a new place, it quick saves. I don't know, maybe that... What? Jumped over. Going on? I got a mention. The hell was that? What? Ooh. Hmm. I need to come up with an idea, one that will work. I don't think it's actually hitting them. Oh wait, maybe it is. Where'd it go? Where did all of them go? Damn. Okay. Thanks. Okay. That barely even did any fucking damage. Maybe that's something I could do. Maybe I could... Where the hell did Veronica go? There she is. Jeez. I was gonna say she disappeared real quick when the fighting actually started. That's gonna be a fucking problem. Veronica, I need shit, like,
What's up?
now.
Can't run from me.
It's like a rail shooter. Watch out. I think we have to get closer, and I do not want to get closer to fucking Deathclaw Alpha Male 1 and Woman 9 billion. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Damn, I can't... That thing really packs a punch, doesn't it? Oh, Boone's down too. How the hell am I not able to see this thing? There's something else I could do? Like an alternate path where I... 'Cause that thing seems to go way too hard for me to actually be able to resist anything that it does. Like it goes way too fast, deals way too much damage. That works. That really works. There's gotta be an alpha female too, right? What is that? I think I did it. Is this something? What is this? Oh, it must be like some death claw. I thought it was gonna lead me into like a dungeon, and then I see the boom, 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 boom. I believe I can use a lad's life to figure out the next thing for the cons and get myself into a better reputation with them as well. I think I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure that I can use cons. I mean the lad's life. I will say that this is one of my favorite gaming experiences. I mean, besides Dead Money, I've had a mostly good time. And that one area of Old World Blues where I just wanted to kill every single person in the room. But other than that, base game is perfectly fun.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans? Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that. Is that right? What's your angle?
I've already done it.
That's a motive I can understand. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the death claws, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me. I wouldn't eat or drink them, but no. They won't explode if you drop them or anything. Don't kill anybody if you don't have to. I'm a scout and I like to keep a low profile. Like what? We're an independent group. We take care of our own and don't take crap from anybody. Especially the NCR. Bitter Springs happened. Women and children died when the NCR attacked the Great Khans there. and the NCR just pretends it never happened. Our main camp is up in Red Rock Canyon, but we don't allow just anyone to come in. The NCR can't touch us there. Too many places for us to ambush them. We see their scouts poking around once in a while, but they keep their distance. It wasn't easy. There's a lot of initiation rituals to go through, and I've got the scars to prove it. But in the end, I was tough enough to be made a member. Proudest day of my life. Don't leave a trail.
Well, I mean, I already dealt with the Mother Deathclaw and the other one. So that's nice. What's my reward for it? Is he gonna tell me, oh, I don't have a reward for you?
You need something? Coming from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk or crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I can pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you, though.
Where's the suitcase? Come on, bro.
You need something? Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't death claws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance. I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them. And he's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me. She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me. Good luck.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you? You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me.
He's not here.
Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
Big. I'm sorry, but all these muscles make it hard to hear sometimes. What was that about risk?
I've reconsidered my position, and I think it would be in my best interest if I were to sacrifice my profit on this particular deal.
What is it? I feel like if I did that, that would be pretty bad. feel like that would be... Well, I'm gonna... There's no karma loss, it's only karma gain. And there's a lot of ways to gain NCR fame, so it's a little better to do it for the great cons. Just a little. I'll get back to the streams so page so that way. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't losing fame with anyone. Oh, and by the way, this will allow me, the way that I did this quest, I will be able to do the Cassidy questline pacifistically without having to join the Brotherhood. And then I will get the Brotherhood to idolized when I get done with Lonesome Road, once I disabled the warhead. So that's really good. So I should idolize on this. Maybe.
What do you want now? You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you. Don't leave a trail.
Alright. It's really good. We're idolized by 2 different areas now. We're idolized by Good Springs. And we're idolized by the cons, which is pretty good. Then it's just Brotherhood of Steel during Lonesome Road. And then we can work on getting liked by the NCR. Find the boomer, help the boomers around Nellis. That's like the easiest one. Alpha. I didn't do this one yet. Is this the comm? Nope. That's the ranger. I need the comm officer.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be. All right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by. Odd that she'd send a civilian instead of a trooper, though. Don't get killed out there.
Why is there bloat flies? It shouldn't be that far of a run. It's literally right there. Oh, I forgot. I'm not wearing the... Anyways, yeah. For the first part of my playthrough, I was kind of focusing on getting familiar with the Brotherhood of Steel. So, I am wearing the power armor. I'm not wearing the meta outfit of the Ranger. Sorry. Not yet. I'm not liked. Not that one. This one. I need you, woman.
Nice job out there.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to let civilians just walk around this place. Very well. You can tell Reyes that this station is secure. Sir.
Don't worry. Which one got raided? Probably Bravo. Hmm. Oh, I know where we are. Hmm. me go back and get this place discovered.
If you're here to sell something, we don't want any. No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. You think I haven't tried? Every time I do, Camp Golf acknowledges the situation. And soon after that, more ammo. We're not gonna die of thirst anytime soon, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. It's not my call to make. You'd have to clear it with Ranger Erickson. Careful out there.
What brings you to Ranger Station Bravo? You're not stationed here, but your rep with the NCR speaks for itself. It's mostly rifle rounds, but I'll throw in a few boxes of pistol ammo. I really shouldn't be doing this for you, but there's no way we're gonna use all of this or be able to carry it with us. Yep.
What's up?
Right, you have to say.
What can I do for you, boss? You got the caps, I got the skill.
Retribution. Okay. I just need the thin red paste buff. I'm expecting an ambush. Never mind.
Okay, I guess we're doing...
Odd.
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time. Oh, well, yeah. I can do that. Thanks. Watch out for great cons.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Glad to hear it. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available. We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the Rangers who sent them in? Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason, while Bravo hasn't requested a resupply in a while. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but that's about it. Thank you, and good luck. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear... This is a military outpost. High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed, and they're not needed here. There are other Ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report. Reyes got the numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that. So long. Winter.
Hey. Why are you still here?
Oh.
Hello, sir.
No sudden moves and you and I will do all right. No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off. See you around.
No run-ins with the Great Khans, I hope. You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Be careful out there.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Hey.
There we go. This is what I wanted.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Hey.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver in the center of the room. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them. Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Hmm. 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 I can't do this quest yet.
Hello?
I can't do it yet. We have to raid Kaiser to do it. So we'll do something else in the time being.
Hey.
Start by helping out Freeside.
Thanks, mister.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one. Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended. No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you? Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass. Hello again. Overt flirtation will get you everywhere, you know. On a slightly more serious note, if you're interested in helping out with the troubles plaguing Freeside, I can come with you. Just don't do anything obnoxious, like trying to help Caesar's Legion, and we should be fine.
Oh,
Understood?
I'll be helping them.
All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he actually joined off the confirmed bachelor. Shit.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. What do you want to talk about? Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Thanks for the donation.
Nice.
Can't help but be impressed with what they're doing here. Hey, you got a second? The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home. Great! Thanks! Thank you! I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after me. Seriously.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly run over and make them work with the followers of the apocalypse real quick.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
And this is one of the places that I'm intending on getting banned from.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
Oh, shit.
Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James.
I think it's 12 hours. 12 hours should cut it.
It's great to be up here.
There you go.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Bye.
Looking down at all your smiling.
Hello?
Oh, I have a funny GIF. If you guys like Fallout, or not GIF, but like a short. I'll post it so you guys can watch it when I'm done. One second, I want to make sure I get the right one. It's like it's like a live action one. I will have to get the Mysterious Stranger perk. I might not be able to find it right away. But I have high luck, so I should be able to benefit from the mysterious stranger when I decide to run that perk.
Hello.
How? And I may have answers. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly.
Did I really just do that? Yes. I think she's in here. Oh. No.
Can I help you? That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend. More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there. Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What do you want to talk about? The big man around here is the king,
Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail. We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
Sure. She has no, like, she has no goodbye line. Real quick, I did want to actually, before do anything else, quickly run over here and get this lad's life.
What? How's my most favoritist friend? Right on. Let's have it.
Oh.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets.
I'm sorry, that was fucking funny. He just like did a full 360 swing.
Hello?
What's up?
Hmm.
I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie. All right. See you around.
It sounded like they threw mashed potato or mac and cheese in a pot and started going at it. Oh, here's a fucking thug. Where's he?
Can't run from me.
No, you really can't. Hold on a minute. We really want to do this.
Reach for the sky, mister. Sorry, but I need to shoot Stacy. We can find you.
Do not want to shoot Stacy.
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1 million caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new. Oh man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get hit. That's still a lot of money. I guess I'll take it. See you.
Yeah, he does not want that gun. That is an orbital laser gun. So, if we activated the orbital laser,
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
No.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out.
well, you can go play Fallout 3.
Buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
I'm not stopping you.
So you're back.
Oh. I'm just having a good time, man.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet? What? I need a fix now. Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
I might actually play that after the next. Yeah, the.
Never thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that.
2 games.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
I gooped him. He got gooped. We're here for a good time. Sit down, relax. So sad. This is the second time that's happened. Where somebody came in and said to play a different Fallout game. I genuinely would like to know what makes anyone think that would change my mind is to insult the game that I'm currently playing. Where the fuck? Oh, over here.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Oh.
I'm honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
I was wondering what that was. Oh, no, I need this one. My bad. I mean, I had the wrong quest selected. Probably next episode I'll work on getting banned from the Atomic Wrangler. I did have a genuine idea for the next build. I was thinking of... for my Fallout 3 build, I was thinking of a... Shut up. I was thinking of a doctor build. And then this one could be like a survivalist build.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
I will get the...
Welcome back. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. And who would that be? That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least let to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer. Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
Oh wait, no.
Howdy, Arcade.
I'm gonna forget I ever saw that.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
I think I've solved pretty much all the problems that Freeside has had. Well, except for the actual, like...
Can I help you? I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely.
Hell yeah. The one that I want is... No. Mad Bomber, that's a good one. Survival, Rad Child. That's one of them. This is one of the perks. Because I'm gonna get radiated. It's like, it's not even like a question. Watch, I'll show you. I said earlier that those... Watch. Yep. It respawn. Oh, the Cassadors are back too. And they will respawn every couple of days. Okay. Since we said we'll go back there next possible thing, we will... Go back over here real quick. I think I should be fine. I guess I'll hard save just in case it goes tits up. Because it's very possible. I wouldn't be surprised. This way. This way.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time. What's up? I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well. No, but it does make it easier to forgive him. He's just misguided. It's not too late to change his mind. He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it. That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members. Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide. I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets its attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea. Our elder before McNamara, he had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it. I'm with you.
Oh!
What's up?
Okay. Please don't tell me that there's gonna be a problem when we walk out the door. Sweet. We definitely want repair 100 before we go into dead money. If we don't have repair 100, there'll be problems. Problems up the wazoo. I'd also want to have energy weapons at a decent level. But it doesn't necessarily have to be level 100. Probably say about like 70, 80. Something like that. Just because you start off with an energy rifle. A sniper energy rifle.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology. Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun. More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course. It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'll show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
I really...
Okay, what better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their OSI office at McCarran. They defended Helios like it was their last stand. Didn't even know if there was anything worth defending. How could there be, with all we lost? Even if it did work, it'd be under NCR control now. So it'd either prove our goals are wrong, or we're incapable of pursuing them. There's a pawn shop in Outer Vegas we could check, and I've heard of a gift shop in the Strip that deals in pre-war antiques. Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
I don't know what to do. That's the only... Okay, I think the only one that would be good is the,
Okay.
Yeah, this is the only way. The other ways result in a karma loss.
This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20-1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
We'll do this quest as well. Oh. But we might be finishing up soon. It is getting quite late. But I'll do as much as I can before it's time. The idiot wearing sunglasses. Must think he's cool wearing sunglasses in the dark. I see him.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats. And it feels so good.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just take it. I'm getting tired. You guys have a good night.